Hello, hello. Welcome to this week's live. So, this week we are going to talk about what to do when you know your business should be making more money. So, raise your hands, um, put in the chat me if this feels like you. Like, do you know that when you look at everything you're doing, you should be making more money? And I don't want you to feel like I am in this ivory tower and I'm lecturing you on this and I don't have this problem because actually this is something that I have been um, looking at recently and thinking, what is going on? Like, why am I not making more money? I've added so many things. I've done so many things that, you know, I knew were missing, and yet I'm not seeing the payout. So, at least not yet. And so I was in this frame of mind. For example, my blog. My blog gets 60 to 80,000 views. I'm sorry, 70 to 80,000 views every month. Am I making 70 to $80,000 every month? No. Like, what could I do if I could turn each one of those views into just $1? I mean, it would be huge for me. It'd be life-changing, right? And a lot of you probably feel the same way. You probably feel like I am working all the time. I am doing everything people say to do. I have my Facebook group. I have my Instagram set up. I have my maybe you're doing long form content, right? I'm doing it. Why am I not seeing that money? And so this is the state I've been in. This is what I've been thinking about lately. And it just happened that Russell Brunson has a new class. And if you know me, I buy everything Russell. Everything Russell's selling, I'm buying it. Um, he's a master. He's a master salesperson. He's brilliant. And if you don't know who he is the co-founder of ClickFunnels. And now he has this new thing called AI Marketing Secrets. And I went into his class last week. I took his class. It was absolutely mind blowing. If you have been thinking, gosh, um, everybody's doing AI, it feels like, but me, and I'm going to get left behind because I don't know this technology, you want to take this class. And I will put in the chat, I'll put a link so that you can do that. Um, so it was a 5-day class. I was in it all last week, and it was mind blowing, mind blowing. Like the things that you can do now without really very much work because of AI are incredible. You guys, I built an app. I did. I made a video game. It's my new lead magnet. You can go to my website, mandalion.com. It'll pop up. It'll say ready to make more sales, and you can click on play the game. And you can play this video game that shows you the pieces that you need to have in place in a fun way. And then at the end of the game, you go on vacation and it tells you how much money your shop made while you were on vacation. Because I don't want to act like I don't make any money. I mean, obviously I have a big business. I'm a top 4% Etsy seller. I'm a top eBay seller. I went on vacation for a week earlier this month and made sales, got leads every single day. I came back to a huge, huge stack. If you look at my Instagram account, which is at Atelier Mandelion on Instagram, you can see this huge stack of orders I had to pack when I got back from vacation. And those were just my physical orders, not digital products or anything. And this month, my eBay sales have risen 700 or 275% in the last 30 days. So even though I was on vacation for a week, I came back. I was in Christina John Dolly's 3-day launch lab. Then I was in Russell Brunson's AI Marketing Secrets class for a whole week. Still, sales went up because I have a system in place that does that, but it still could be optimized, right? Who wouldn't want to make more money? I'm not to the point that I'm making. I want to get to the point, this has been my goal. I want to get to the point that I am making $1, at least $1 for every blog view that I get. That's my big my big traffic generator is my blog. And I am not there yet. I am not making $70,000 to $80,000 a month. That's where I would like to be. So, one of the things that I learned to do in this AI class was run revenue generating assessments. And this is something I've already been using AI for, just like using ChatGPT and stuff. But this is so much more comprehensive. Like, because AI is so much better at looking at analytics than I am at any rate. I maybe probably than you are too. It can look at all your analytics across all your platforms at once. So this was huge for me because what I've been doing is like taking screenshots of my Pinterest analytics, putting them into ChatGPT, saying, okay, this is this month, analyze this. What do I need to be doing better? What do I need to stop doing? And then going to, Meta Business Suite and doing my Meta. Here's Facebook, here's Instagram, screenshots, what do I need to be doing? And then Metricool to show my blog, or Google Analytics to show my blog, like to get the whole picture. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to get a picture across all of these different platforms. And that is exactly what this does, this report. So my report told me that I could be making $2,800 more than I am currently making every single month without doing anything else, but just by optimizing what I already am doing, without doing more. Think about that. That is almost $29,000 a year I could be making without doing anything more, just from following the tips from this report. And this is a huge report. Like, look at this. It's 15 pages. And it took about 5 minutes, maybe 10 if you count, because I had to like write in, like I had to paste in all my different URLs across my whole business platform. And I had to write a detailed summary of, the things that I'm coming up against, like issues that I have, things that are working, stuff like that. So maybe 10 minutes, the whole thing. 5 minutes for me to type in everything, and then 5 minutes for it to run this assessment. Incredibly fast, so much faster than pasting in all these screenshots. And so I'll tell you what it said. This is my executive summary. You are failing to monetize the expertise you already have in abundance. So this is not an AI that's going to like spare your feelings. It's not going to sugarcoat it. I'm failing to monetize my expertise. You have built one of the most credible doll repair and resale businesses on the internet. You climbed to the top 4% of Etsy sellers. You became a top rated eBay seller. And yet you are exhausted from hands-on fulfillment. Your assessment score, gives you a score that's like the maturity of your total business. So my score is 36 out of 100. It tells a specific story. This is an infrastructure problem. The bridge between your authority and your audience's wallets is incomplete. And so it shows you the 5 critical gaps that at least for me, it was 5 critical gaps where I'm losing revenue. And then it gave me also 3, it gives you like a stoplight. So it gives you a green light on things you're doing well, and a yellow light on things that could use improvement, and a red light on things that you need to stop doing because they're just not working for you. So I have 3 yellow light status areas that are close to converting. They're partially built. And then it tells me where I need to double down on my strengths. So for me, one of the things that it was telling me is how it has I really like this, it has a fast cash section. So in the next 90 days, this has created a path for me to make $20,000 more in the next 90 days based on things that I could fix right away. And the things that it has noticed for me personally, um, my Facebook group. I have a doll repair Facebook group. It does not have a weekly engagement strategy in place. So that was one thing that I could do. I need to get more, according to this, more consistent with my social media, which I can do because I automate all of that. I put it on, and once a month I put it on Metricool and I automate it. If I'm a little bit more consistent with that and with the Facebook group engagement, put an engagement strategy in place each week, I could be making $151 more a month just from that. And then I don't have a webinar set up for my doll repair business. So, I do summits and challenges and lives like this for my business coaching side of my business, but for the doll repair, I don't do any of that. If I were to start doing that for my doll repair business, even a pre-recorded, like an evergreen one that just runs, I could be making $308 more every month. I don't have any affiliates. Setting up an affiliate, an affiliate group, start to do collaborations like I do for my business coaching side, that could be another $218 a month. If I were to set up AI software products, such as, now I do have it, I didn't write this in here, so it doesn't know about this, but I actually do have a doll repair coaching bot that has been trained by me. It has all of my doll repair expertise in its brain. It can't get on the internet. It only has what I put in. And I do have that. It is available within my doll repair vault, which is a monthly subscription I have for people with doll repair. They get doll repair videos and they get a community and they get the coaching bot. So 24 hours a day, they can ask me, like I'm right there with them, how to fix, like if they run into a problem when they're watching the videos, if they need some extra support. So if I were to sell that separately and maybe develop a couple other of those things, I could be making another $354 a month. And so then assets that are already working, my funnel pages that I have for my funnels are pretty good. They have some improvements I can make to my funnels. My blog is obviously working quite well as far as a lead magnet. It's not working as well as a conversion vehicle. So another thing that I could improve would be putting in places to get more conversion from my blog. And then this is the thing, like, so true, so true. And I did not tell it this, but it figured it out just by looking at my URLs and stuff. I need to stop doing everything and do the right things in the right order. So it says my assessment reveals that I have scattered effort across 10 plus offers, inconsistent ads for 4 social platforms, and no unified funnel. And so that is where I have to focus. It said my path forward is not more effort, but a focused sequence effort. And then the AI can amplify everything by telling you exactly where to focus your effort. So it gives you priority actions. So my priority actions collapse my offer focus to one primary offer, my Doll University ebook. And then the upsell to that would be my doll repair vault. Rebuild my #1 funnel page and add more story content, because right now my funnel is just, it has a video sales letter, but the video sales letter is just showing you what's in my Doll University book. It's not a traditional story arc. So add in my stories, like, if you've been in my world at all for any amount of time, you've heard the doll repair or the doll garbage bag full of dolls, right? If you haven't, that is the story of how I got started when I was trying to do a lot of different things and nothing was really taking off that well. On eBay, I was trying to sell things and things were selling, but not great. And then I found this garbage bag full of dolls that had belonged to my mother when I was helping my grandparents clean a closet. And one of them was, well, actually, they were all broken, but one of them in particular was missing parts, was missing part of a leg and some eyes. And I was getting outbid on other broken dolls that were broken, just as broken as this doll, but they had the parts that I needed. And they were selling for more than anything I had ever sold. And that's how I got into doll repair. I discovered, wow, these things are worth a lot of money. And I became the person that people come to now for these vintage doll parts and vintage doll repairs. Um, I was really the only person doing it for the most part and still am. And that was a huge thing for me. So I need to tell what this is telling me is in my video sales letter, this is the story I need to be talking about and not just showing, oh, here's what's in the book. You get this, you get this, you get this, because people buy mostly from emotion. They want to connect with you. I need to add an order bump. I need to rebuild my funnel page. I need to redirect my thank you page from a static confirmation screen to the next value ladder step. And I need to launch a 5-part soap opera sequence via email for new opt-ins. Oh, and then I also need to establish a daily publishing rhythm for my Facebook group and get my AI tools for sale in their own right, just not as part of my doll repair vault. So the doll repair coach, for example, could be for sale. So that's just a very quick overview. That's just the very beginning. It goes on with the plan. There's a 90-day plan in here that for everything I need to do. That was what I just read to you was the fast cash that it told me I could generate. And I ran this also for one of my clients, one of my one-on-one coaching clients. And I'm not going to go into her details of her specific business, obviously, but we found $93 a day she could be making more just from optimizing what she already has. That's it. Not from running ads, not from hiring somebody, not from completely rebuilding all of her stuff, just optimizing it. So this has been really eye-opening for me, and I can offer to do this for you. And I have 2 different ways that you can get this kind of assessment for your business. So if you are thinking, gosh, I know I'm doing all of this, I know that there should be more money coming in, and you want to know exactly in extensive detail where those leaks are and what to do to fix them, and you want your own fast cash plan and then your own 90-day plan, you can hire me. I am now offering these to do these reports for others. And what you do, how it works is you use the link in the chat, get your assessment. I am only offering now this week, the first 3 people that grab this get this assessment for $250. Normally it's $500. So I'm going to do 3 this week at half off just to launch this. And I'll run this assessment for you after you fill out a form. So you're going to, once you buy, you get the form, you fill the form out as detailed as possible, and then I will plug that into the revenue assessor, and it will run this scan for you, and it will do this audit, and then I will go back and look at everything and make sure that what it's telling you is accurate. Like, so for instance, in my case, it doesn't know because I didn't put it in there. I didn't think to put it in there. It doesn't know that I already have an AI software tool, that I already have that doll coach that's a bot. So I'll look for things like that, things that maybe it didn't quite, maybe we didn't put in there well enough, or maybe it didn't quite pick it up because it does, it does have its AI. It has some things that it doesn't quite understand. And I will go back and reconcile that with what your form so that I can see, um, exactly where this is right and where maybe things could be tweaked a little bit. Because, don't forget, I have more than 26 years of experience running a business as well. And so I do know a thing or two, and I can help you. I've helped lots and lots of people um, get their businesses off the ground, get their stores selling when they weren't getting sales. So that's the first way that you can get this assessment. The second way is I am actually an affiliate for Russell Brunson and for the AI Marketing Secrets as well as ClickFunnels. And you can actually take the class that I took and get this software yourself. And then you can also become an affiliate, as well as you can start generating these reports for other people too. But this could be an opportunity for you. You can start uh, building apps for people. I built this app in a couple hours. This video game that I have now is a lead magnet. You could start doing things like that for yourself and for other people too. I mean, think about how much money people pay to have custom apps built for their business. You can make a ton of money just doing that. And you can make money being an affiliate because once you buy into this program, you get the opportunity to be an affiliate. Sorry. So I'm adding that to the chat as well. Um, there are two tiers. The first tier is $97 a month, and that will give you the not just the revenue assessment, but oh my gosh, there's so much. I can't even hardly tell you in the amount of time that I have. There's a chief of staff. So you get this like AI assistant, and you train the AI assistant by um, putting in your different websites, connecting your calendar, connecting your email, and then telling it what things you want it to do for you. And like my AI assistant, yesterday, it gives me every day at in the morning, it gives me a like a summary of everything I need to do. Like, here are all the appointments on your calendar. Here are like these emails came in overnight. This many leads came in overnight. So like yesterday, when I got up, it said only one lead came in overnight, and that's low for you. So let's let's have a strategy for today to get some more leads. Like just scanning my email, it did that. You have these appointments today. Here's what I suggest you do. You just posted in a YouTube video. Let's do a comment sequence that you can pin for new followers so that they see these comments right away. You got this many followers on YouTube here. Like it drafts, you know, on YouTube, you can't really send comments to followers, but like for my new email or Instagram followers, it drafts a message that I can send to each one. It drafts replies to all the messages and comments that come in. I mean, it's like having an employee instead of me having to get up and check all of these different sites. I wake up and I have this summary. It's already all laid out for me. So my day's all laid out. Um, you can build your own coaching bot. Like I was talking about, I have a doll repair coaching bot. You can build a coaching bot for whatever your business is. So you have that standalone thing. So that is all included in the $97 a month software. And the premium software, which is $297 a month, this one is the one that allows you to build apps. So you can build your own app, you can build video games, and you can also build these for other people's businesses. So an amazing, amazing opportunity. Even if you don't buy any of the software, take the class. Take the class because they are teaching, Russell and Todd Dickerson are teaching all of these concepts about AI that you can use with your Chat GPT or with your Claude or whatever. You can take all of these ideas and you can use them with the the software that you're already using if you want to keep your subscriptions. This software is designed to replace all of the subscriptions for all the AIs that you are already subscribed to. Like you can get rid of, if you're spending money every month on the pro versions of ChatGPT and Claude and Perplexity and all of that, you can get rid of all those and consolidate them for just this one software. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't feel like, putting your brain into another AI, and I know it takes a long time to train, just take the class. Just take the class and take these concepts because it is mind-blowing and it will give you so many ideas. Like before we even had access to this software, people were coming back and reporting that they'd already made money just using the concepts with their own AIs that they already have. So that's the second way. So first way, I'll do this for you. It's a one-time price. You don't have to sit through a sales call with me or anything like that. You're not going to get pitched on, you know, anything. So that's the one way. The other way, watch this class, learn to do this for yourself, get this software, become an affiliate, and start doing this stuff for yourself and for others. So those are the two ways. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments if you feel like you could be making more from what you're already doing. And did any of my suggestions that I got, did that ring any bells with you? Like, did you think, oh man, I don't have a weekly engagement structure set up in my Facebook group either? Or, oh, I don't have a story sequence in my video sales letter either, or my funnel isn't connected to my email, or maybe my funnel's not, it doesn't have any upsells on it. Any of those things, let me know. Let me know that I'm not the only person that has this. It's brutally honest AI is kind of shaming them right now. Um, Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And as always, if you enjoyed this, please like and please subscribe and please recommend me to your friends. And I will be seeing you again soon.